let it go through. If not, that means I was flagged. This is the story of singer Shirley Murdock. Shirley Murdock was born on May 22nd, 1957, is an American R&B singer, songwriter who is best known for her 1986 R&B single, As We Lay, and for the vocals on Zapp and Rogers' hit single, Computer Love. Her lead vocal special guest appearance with smooth jazz artist Ben Tankard climbed to #1 gospel and #20 on the Billboard Top 200 on Wild Gospel 2006 CD and is certified gold. Their collaboration of the Lionel Richie song, Jesus is Love, is one of the most played songs on Sirius XM Radio gospel channel for 8 years since its initial release. Shirley Murdock started out singing gospel music at the age of 15 in her native of Toledo, Ohio. Singer and musician Roger Troutman hired Shirley as a backup singer for his family's band, Zapp, which has several hits on Warner Brothers Records and is Reprise Records imprint. Based on this success, Troutman began recording tracks with Shirley and lead singer Sugarfoot of the Ohio Players, among others, at his Dayton-based recording studio, Troutman Sound Labs. Shirley and Troutman's first chart single were a Warner Brothers single issued as Roger featuring Shirley Murdock, Girl Cut It Out, which charted at number 79 on the R&B chart in early 1985. She signed with Elektra Records and released No More, that was written by her and Gregory Jackson of Cincinnati, Ohio funk keyboardist and a member of Zapp, which made it to the number 24 on the R&B chart in early 1986. Then came her signature hit, As We Lay, written by Zapp's Larry Troutman and keyboardist Billy Beck of the Ohio Players. I did a video on Roger Troutman. Check that out, please. The tender, melancholy ballad made it to the R&B Top 10 in 1986 and peaked at number 23 on the pop chart and number 21 on the adult contemporary chart in early 1987. Her debut album went gold, also helped along with the follow-up hits, Go Without You, Husband, In Your Eyes, and Be Free. Go Without You is my joint. I was just listening to that earlier today. She also released albums in 1988, A Woman's Point of View, and in 1991, Let There Be Love. In early 2000, Shirley toured in the inspirational and gospel play Be Careful What You Pray For with Cuba Gooding Sr. and David Peterson, and recorded gospel hits such as the Stella and Dove Award nominated I Love Me Better Than That. She released Home, her gospel music debut album, in 2002 on T.D. Jakes' Dexterity Sounds record label. T.D. Jakes took Shirley under his wing and invited her to sing on his #1 CD, Sacred Love Songs. She made her acting debut in the movie Sweating in the Spirit. Most recently, she signed with Ty Scott Records and released her most recent album in March 2007. Shirley has now realized a lifelong dream of recording her first live album, CD/DVD, entitled Live, The Journey. Aside from writing or co-writing all 12 songs, she also made project distincted by duets with her longtime music industry friends, Kelly Price, Regina Bell, and Beverly Crawford. On the Soulfully Sanctified project, on the set, Shirley Murdock showcases good old hand clapping, foot stomping songs like the uptempo He Is God, the Mardi Gras flavored Rejoice Come On, and the powerful worship song Lord You Reign. Kelly Price, who did a remake of As We Lay, joins her on the tender ballad Keep Loving Me. Shirley infuses songs such as It's in Your Hands and The Word with her R&B roots, and Regina Bell absolutely shines on the jazzy ballad The Upward Way. In 2009, Shirley collaborated with Tina Marie on the song Soldier from Tina's album Congo Square. She also appeared in the 2009 stage play A Mother's Prayer with Johnny Gill, Robin Givens, and Jermaine Crawford. She also appeared in A Mother's Love, a stage play produced by Candy Burris and Todd Tucker in 2014. This is the life that Shirley had envisioned for herself. The youngest of 6 children, her parents divorced when she was around the age of 9 years old. There was always music in the house, from the gospel melodies of Reverend James Cleveland, Shirley Caesar, and the Hawkins family, to Aretha Franklin and Gladys Knight and Stevie Wonder. Shirley was singing locked up in the bathroom. To practice, she would use a hairbrush as her microphone. She stated that her siblings would get mad because she would always take too long in the bathroom. In the early 70s, gospel music wasn't like it is today. It was a very tight field. Those doors didn't open for me, quote unquote, Shirley. Still, she kept pushing and hoping for an opportunity until one day her cousin took a recording of her singing a gospel song to Roger Troutman, who had no connections in the gospel music industry but was amazed by her voice. Roger offered her a record deal that she initially refused. Shirley didn't want to sing secular music. Her dream was to become a gospel singer. She said that she asked God, was this the plan that He had for her? She was trying to figure out and follow God's plan for her life. Shirley Murdock moved to Dayton, Ohio, where Roger Troutman mentored her in his musical boot camp. She says that it was God's ordained. She met her husband, got married, and started a family in Dayton. Success came quickly. With the release of her gold-selling debut album, Shirley Murdock, on Electrica Records. After her initial hit, No More, stormed the dance chart, Shirley stated that all of her R&B CDs had always had a gospel or an inspirational song on them, and she always had a gospel segment in her set. She remembers a waitress came up to her after a concert one night at a club, and she wasn't supposed to work that night, but was glad that she did. The waitress then told Shirley that she used to be saved. Shirley said to her, "Used to be? Baby, God is married to the backslider." Right there in that nightclub, the waitress gave her life back to the Lord. Again, it wasn't traditional church, but she believed she was truly ordained to be there that night at that moment, just for that waitress. So it's safe to say that Miss Shirley Murdock is doing what she set out to be as a child, and that is a gospel singer. All right, y'all. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.